Hey everyone, Paul here from Polymath.com, and sitting beside me I've got here the Assault on Black Reach Warhammer 40k starter set. So in this video what we're going to do is we're going to unbox this thing, we're going to dive inside and check out all the cool stuff that's included in this starter set. But before we do that, just a little bit of background about myself. I've been a blogger for about 4 years now, and I mostly blog about personal development, business, making money online, health, fitness, so mostly more serious stuff. And what I decided to do is I decided to create a separate YouTube channel just dedicated to some of my hobbies. So one of those hobbies is Warhammer 40k that I just recently decided to get back into. So I decided to create this channel just to kind of, document my journey and to hopefully help others who are just getting into this hobby. I was first introduced to Warhammer 40k, or Warhammer I should say, about 5 or 6 years ago when I walked into one of the gaming stores and they had a display case with some miniatures, and I was completely blown away by the detail that went into painting these things. I was actually there with my wife, and she must have seen the look on my face or something, because a couple months after that she actually went out and bought me a starter set for the Warhammer Original Fantasy game set. So it was actually my wife who got me started on this. So yeah, I got that set. I started diving into painting some of these miniatures, and I absolutely loved it. I find it really relaxing. It's almost like a meditative thing where you get into the zone and just start painting these things. So I actually ended up getting my younger brother hooked on this as well. We went to a Warhammer store, and he walked up, and as soon as he saw one of the Space Marine sets, he ended up buying one of those. So what ended up happening is now I had these Warhammer, I had the starter set for Warhammer, he had the Space Marines, and we realized, well, we can't really play these together. We got to pick one or the other that we're going to choose. And we did a little bit of research and found out that, we looked at both sides and we decided, hey, let's go with the Warhammer 40k universe. So what I ended up doing then is I actually, because I love painting and putting these things together, I actually went to the store and I ended up buying just random boxes. I just started, picking some. I saw some of the Eldar armies, so I picked up some pieces from Eldar. I definitely don't recommend you doing that. I just like building them and putting them together, but buying all these random things, it's kind of hard to later on, move into actually playing the game. So I don't recommend you do that. And that's why I kind of been away from Warhammer for about 3 or 4 years since we moved to this new place. I haven't actually gotten back into Warhammer 40k until now. And now that I decided to get back into it, I decided to go to the store and actually pick up a starter set for 2 main reasons. One, because I know buying random pieces, it doesn't really work. It's hard to kind of put together a proper army, and especially if you're new to the game and you have no idea what's going on, like myself. So that was one of the reasons I wanted to start off right with a starter set, get the rule books, read them, figure out what's going on, and learn how to actually play the game as well, besides just putting them together and painting them. And secondly, and this may be something for you to think about if you're thinking about getting into this game and you're wondering if a starter set like this is the way to go. Something to consider is that one of the ways to have a lot of fun in this game is to actually get your friends involved. And it's if you pick up a set like this, what this gives you, it actually gives you 2 complete little mini armies from 2 sets. One is the Orks and one is the Space Marines. So if you build this, now you've got yourself a little starter set that anytime one of your friends come over, you can pull this thing out and you can actually have play a game with them. And that is one really good way to get your friends addicted to this thing, is to actually get them to play it. As opposed to if you just build one of your own armies and then you try to get your friends into it, without them actually getting to play the game. They might like your pieces, but they might want to play a game, and then you tell them, well, you have to go to the store and buy pieces, and it's a little bit harder to get them sucked into the game. So if you have a set like this, even if you end up going and collecting an army that's not the Orcs or not the Space Marines, something completely different, It's good to have a set like this on hand in case your friends come over. You can pull it out, have a game with them, and see if you can get them addicted to the game as well. So having said that, let's open up the box. Let's dive in and see what kind of cool stuff is inside. Actually, before we do that, as I take this cover off, I'm just going to show you guys what's on the back here. I know it's probably not easy to see on the camera. Unfortunately, I don't have a cameraman, so I can't zoom in on the box. But essentially, on the back, it just shows you the the pieces that you get in here, the miniatures. So there's the Space Marine Army and the Orks. And what you get from the Space Marines is you get one Space Marine captain, you get 10 tactical Space Marines, you get 5 Space Marine Terminators, and 1 Space Marine Dreadnought. So I did a little bit of research. I found out that army is, what is it again, 585 points. If you don't know what points are, don't worry about it. It's all explained in one of the guides in here. As far as the Ork army, what you get in here for the Orks is you get 1 Ork war boss, 20 Ork boys, 5 Ork knobs, and 3 Ork Defcoptas. Now these things are really cool. These little helicopter-looking things. I can't wait to open them up and build them and start painting them. I think they look really neat. In fact, I think I might actually get into the Ork army after looking at these ones. I think they're really cool. So let's open it up and see what's inside the box. All right. So first thing we've got here is we've got the actual miniatures. They come on a set like this. So there's this is the Space Marines. So there's the Orks. So there's 4 of these. Then we've got a set of dice. So there's a set of dice, just regular dice, as well as one of the scatter dice that you'll need for the set or to play the game. Then we've got some of these plastic bases over here that's what the miniatures actually sit on. And then we've got these are the plastic templates these are for special attacks. Honestly, I haven't played the game before, so I kind of understand the basic concept of what these are, but I haven't really played the game, so I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to look into that. Then we've got this little thing, which is basically a set of range rulers. You could also use a tape measure, which is what I think most people recommend, is just getting a tape measure, then you can measure things. But it comes with a set of these, which is basically just a set of rulers that has from 1 to 18 inches on each side. So we've got that. Then we've got the Warhammer 40,000 or 40k rule book. There's also another rule book that's a much bigger set. It has a little bit more background and stuff. Well, not a little bit, a lot more background on the game. But from the research that I've done, I'm told that this rule book actually has all the. I'm actually going to go ahead and open this. This rule book has everything in there except all the stories in the background on all the different races and stuff like that. So this is what I believe is referred to as the tabletop version of the rule book. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that I got to read and learn. Then we've got the Assault on Black Reach guide, and right here it says read this first. So that's going to be the first thing that I'm going to read through. And it shows you all the different models and how to play the game. All kinds of cool stuff in here. So that's in here as well. Then we've got the Warhammer 40k The Next Step Collector's Guide. So this is a little booklet that shows you some of the other Space Marine armies you can pick up. And on the back side it has some of the Ork ones as well. So that's in here. And then we've got the Assault on Blackreach transfer sheet. So these are the transfers that you can actually put on the pieces as well as soon as you've assembled them and painted them. So that's what's inside the box. We've got that, we've got this, we've got the actual miniatures themselves, and all these other goodies. So if you're new to Warhammer 40k, like myself, you may still have some questions, like I did, such as, for example, what else do you need to complete the set? You know, what tools are we going to need to get this thing built? Do we need glue? Is there, you know, what about the painting? What colors of paints do we need? Which, you know, what paints do we need? What colors and that kind of stuff for the Orks, and what colors do we need for the Space Marines? Which is why I decided to create this YouTube channel and this series of videos for Assault on Black Reach and for Warhammer 40k as well. So this way, as I'm learning the game, I can actually create some videos and share the stuff with you guys, so you can get some of these questions answered. So if you're watching this video, there is a good chance that by now I may have actually created more videos, and if you're seeing this on my YouTube channel, you'll probably see those videos on the left-hand side where I answer some of these questions. And if they're not there yet, they will be there soon, because that's what I plan on doing next. One final thing before we go here. If you're on my YouTube channel right now, there you should see a subscribe button above. I recommend you subscribe, click on the button, subscribe to my channel, leave some comments below. What I plan on doing is actually I plan on having some contests in the near future where I might be giving away some free stuff to people who subscribe and comment on my videos. And it'll give you a chance to be notified as soon as I create new videos. So if you got some questions about this set or Warhammer 40k in general, by subscribing, it'll give you a little notice letting you know when I've created new videos and uploaded them to YouTube. Besides that, one final thing, I do plan on creating a special section on my blog specifically dedicated to Warhammer 40k, and that'll be at polymath.com/40k. Or you can just go straight to my blog, polymath.com, and I'm sure I'm going to have some graphic or a little link there on the side that'll take you to that page. So once again, if you're a beginner, you're just getting into Warhammer 40k, if you've got questions on the starter set or Warhammer 40k in general, feel free to leave some comments. I'll try to help you guys out. I'm just learning myself, but I want to get these answers to you guys as I do my research and learn this game. And if you're a Warhammer veteran, feel free to leave a comment and share some of your wisdom with us as well. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.